Hello everybody, welcome back to Limbus Company. Today I am doing the spring intervalo. Last time I left off I was at... I don't know. I was doing class. I believe I just did Ishmael's story. Okay, I have a full team now. Let's try to buff up bravery. Yeah, pop both of those, and then pop... I am very close to getting 300 of that. Let's go Faust. I need to bump up, Oh wait, you guys aren't a combo, are you? She, Ren, and G. I should unequip one of you. Oh, but then I lose it on... What about Honglue? Didn't I do Honglue? I think I did. Let's try you and you, maybe. Prep time? Oh, nice. Faust and Ishmael. All stats +1. I'm so excited for our next session. That gave a fuck ton of yawn. Oh my god. You two, Ren +4. Class upgraded to Master. Okay, Expert on Faust. Ji-chan 60 max HP, Crimson Spring, the Inner Self. So Crimson Spring and the Inner Self. Oh, it actually changes. Oh yeah, second form Rupture. Rupture count 2-2. Crimson Spring second form Passion. I think that's more... I inflict 5 base count power is kind of fucking crazy. I'm never gonna get 5 negative effects though. Coin power +1 for every 3. Max 5? Oh my god. 3 bleed count. And then what, the Inner Self? That was it, I believe? Starting from turn 3, gain 2 offense level up. That's amazing. Oh, Mersault. Well, it seems like the play is just a... Oh no, I need to do 40 morale. Never mind, Mersault's busted. It seems like Faust has an interaction with almost everyone. In regards to every activity, involvement of unnecessary emotions and personal judgments is to be wasteful. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that. Then I will start an expert from Sinclair's exchange with the manager 32 days ago. Begin quote. Huh? 32 days ago? What? Excuse me, Dante. Excuse me, Dante. I'm sorry to have, asked you this, but most of us are fatally wounded, so can you please turn the clock just one more time? End quote. Unnecessary interjections weighed down your request. Wow, that's pretty bad. Did I really stutter that badly? It is a waste of time to involve emotions when delivering unfavorable news. The same message could have been delivered with merely 2 words. We failed. Let us commence field practice. Do not ask me a single question for the next 5 minutes. Huh? Well, okay. Sure, seems easy enough. Good. Suddenly Mersault let out a cry as he clutched his chest and fell to the floor. Are you okay? Mersault, are you okay? His eyes snapped open. Task failed. 5 minutes have not passed. You're cheating. This reminds me of the incident Sinclair so desperately wished to hide. But what? The what? Who wished what? Despite your belief that no one would ever find your secret, there was one person who got to the bottom of the incident. Come on, just what did you see? Failed again. I had a so-so time with classes. Oh, does that mean I failed? Whoops. He's already an expert, though. Kind of a pro. Taxidermy genius. $30 Ren. No stat bonuses that time. Why are you here? I mean, I guess I'm gonna fight with you eventually, but who knows? Those two didn't do anything for Mersault. So what about Honglu and actually, Don Quixote and Mersault would be kind of funny. That is a lot of morale, though. Sorry, Don Quixote. Okay, 12 and 12. Oh, nice. 9 to 5. All stats +1. +1 isn't much, but what can you do? Both to expert. Oh my god. Min and max speed +1. Crimson Strike, Crimson Phoenix, second form, and then a shit ton of slash resist down. So Crimson Strike and Crimson Phoenix. Rupture. Base power, coin power. Okay, so a shit ton of power. I do see a slight problem with this. Unless you do Rupture? You do Burn? Oh, I guess because I need negative effects. So that's 2, 3... Gain poise equal to Rupture and Burn on target. Which is what, 2? I'm not doing any Rupture, I don't think. But, yeah, I got that going for me. 4 to 8? That's pretty cool. Alright. Intelligence Acquisition. Corner your enemy. Who knows? -8 morale. Probably one of the higher ones? Oh no. Oh, I guess you are, because you're a master. I could do this. It's a bit heavy on morale, though. But they give so much, like, progress. Attention! Today's lesson. We'll cover intelligence acquisition. In other words, men, you will learn how to gain information from people. Hey, I'm pretty good at that. You just have to turn them to your side. By being generous with my spending, by setting a good example as a superior. You'll eventually open up. Foolishness. That is among the worst strategy I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. You cannot see how wasteful it is to spend a limited military budget. How wasteful it is to spend so much precious time trying to butter them over. The most efficient means of obtaining intelligence is torture. Torture? I'd say that's the worst strategy I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. I do not waste my clan's strength on something so utterly useless like that. Besides, if you end up accidentally killing them. Foolishness, foolishness. Jeez, can you stop saying that word? How simplistic and disappointing. Your imagination falls short. If you think that's what you can hear the word torture, then this unit. This isn't exactly a military unit. Then this, Hongwan, may need it be beyond your ability to lead. But, well, I'm waiting. Get on with your lesson. The mention of Hongwan seems to put Zichun in a thoughtful mood, as she stopped arguing and began focusing on class. The most efficient method of torture isn't physical. Things like waterboarding, electrocution are all inferior. Today we'll learn the torture of language. With this method, you will always find the answer you want. Use speechcraft to entrap their minds, so they constrict around them. Gulp. And let them take brief sighs of relief every time they give you an answer. That, cadets, is what you will be learning today. To your positions, cadet. What the fuck? Learn some threats and intimidating expressions I could use to frighten the target. Oh, that gives a ton of courage and... Okay, that's nice. Well, since I'm going top heavy on morale. I can go Mersultan next time. Jin Gang Bolas. On Clash, lose, gain. Oh my god, offense level up. Not very good, because last time when I lost a Clash, 0.5? Holy shit. Last time I lost a Clash, I kind of got my ass kicked. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. So I hear you've defeated Ji Hazan. You would do best not to let that get to your head. He's always been our family's greatest shame. Hey, watch yourself. Haven't you learned not to underestimate the family's underdogs? What? Oh, you don't know? You see, I managed to talk Ji Hazan into, you know. What? No, it can't be. He cannot have spilled the beans on our parents. The men were already on their way. But how did you know it was Block 32? Barely managed to get them to a hiding spot there. Oh, so it's Block 32. Did you just... I did. Huh, that was easier than it was during class. I've heard stories about how you changed. I didn't know you had changed into such a heartless woman. Say something, damn it. Don't just stand there expressionless and... Oh, I see. You won't be shaken by such silly things like this, is that it? That may befit the seat of a hierarch, however. A leader who responds with silence to their inferiors, a leader who only considers them only disposable tools, is bound to rot. I, Ji Qing, refuse to leave someone so unqualified such as yourself to retain power. Oh, good God. Please. Only high roll. My god. This doesn't look good. Oh, I started a certain amount of sanity based on my morale, I believe. They probably didn't... What? No hesitation and a single flourish? You get voice line because you're aura farming? What do you say there? Okay, well, you know, it's fine. Just only talk on your skill 2. You know, it's onward little by... You do really... I have to reflect on myself. You do realize the skill 3 is meant to be the cool one, right? What? I full on expect... Oh, I guess she's on her 3rd form? But her skill was on... Her skill 1 on the fucking Python. This is simpler though. I can just sit here and watch. I did see a little picture up there. I want to see what that was. I get to just sit back and relax. You countering is a bit annoying, but I'm ineffective, so it's fine. Double head. Oh my god. Oh, you're only a -15. Never mind. It's not too crazy. It doesn't really matter if I kill these guys, because I'm pretty sure I killed them in the evaluation, and they're back now. Damn it. I was so close. Did you ever really take time to think about what might happen if Big Sister Yan-chan actually gained control of Hongwon? Sure, it's gonna be all buddy-buddy at first. She's gonna acknowledge the authority of the board of directors, butter you up, compensate you for the efforts. But soon you're gonna see other people from Nests coming in here and taking up administrative positions under the guise of advisors. And its small families and clans are gonna suffer first. And when that time comes, I bet you'll be saying the same thing then. I was so close. It's gonna be a while before other members of your family are let go. You know this already. They committed treason, thinking they were piggybacking off Big Sister Yan-chan's forces, when in reality, she had already discarded them before even it began. She made sure that nothing about this treason is gonna stick to her. Mother. Father. Now, let's think about this carefully. About Ji Yan-chan's vision for Dongguan. Will it be more H Corp or Q Corp? I see the point you are making. But you've not given us any reason to trust you either. What guarantee do I have that you won't just toss us aside when we're no longer useful? So about that hiding place where you put your parents you just accidentally let slip. I'd know their whereabouts for a while, actually. My Haishu had identified their location long ago, but didn't do anything because there wasn't any evidence that pointed to your parents' involvement. Is that true? Just how low is your opinion of the hierarch? Big Sister Yunchun made a big show of her own influence at the assembly, but I still have tight control over the Haishu of the family hierarch. But I thought you were arresting every member of the Shi family without even questioning them. What was it again? Leaders must take good care of those who are in the same boat as them. Why would any hierarch go around arresting innocent people of H-Corp, left and right, unnecessarily making more enemies for themselves? I sure don't plan on doing that. Oh my god, we're getting all buddy-buddy with everyone. Oh, Ryoshu. Everyone's an expert. If I remember correctly, Ryoshu Gregor makes sense. Oh, I bet you probably want to pump something like that. Judgment Containment. TCOK, Taking Care of Children. Oh, I did see that on the, in the trailer. Well, TKTDWK. Teaching kids to deal with kids, huh? She says. Looks like your manager's not the only one who needs a translator. I would have liked to teach a particularly bloody art class, but that AL, black hair, discarded my lesson plan. Yeah, no, I don't think your lesson plan would have flown even if Zilu wasn't here, heartless or otherwise. In today's class, I'll SYNK if you're a UA. What? But I'll SCAN if you're a UC. I'll snap your neck completely if you're an unruly adult, but I'll soothe, coax, and nurture if you're an unruly child. Did you guys rehearse this or something, or am I getting pranked right now? No, not at all. Just listen carefully, evaluate the context, and there you have it. What context? What context am I supposed to evaluate? Let the art do the talking. MTL, kids. Yeah, there's much to learn. Class is about to begin. Bring the class material, attendant. Oh my god, it's you. And a random-ass kid. Upon the venerable family hierarch's orders, I have brought a child from the Wang family. Why Ziran? No, wait, what? You brought a who from a what family? Upon whose orders? There's too many travel restrictions here, so I borrowed this rich kid's attendant. You've been bringing her along to get you places, huh? No, I mean, what do you mean you brought that kid on my orders? Ryoshu snuffed at her cigarette, opened the window to clear out the smoke, dusted off her clothing a few times, and only then brought the child to the elevated platform at the front of the class. The kid's kinda trembling and anxious looking, huh? I extend my greetings to the venerable hierarch. That kid's scared of his mind. Memories of childhood are important. They're the experiences that shape your future. Observe and learn. What's up with you acting serious all of a sudden? Though I do agree that childhood memories are important. My memories with Big Brother by you or what? Anyways, moving on. You heard nothing. The point is, I think becoming approachable to kids here might help prevent a lot of potential future conflicts. But you've got your work cut out for you. Children of Dongguan are extremely wary of anyone who's not their immediate family. Even worse, you pretty much tricked that kid by hereby using my name. He must be terrified. And I imagine his parents must have given him a whole lot of warnings, too. I'll give you a demonstration. Behold. I gained a so-so level of knowledge on how to talk to children. Damn, morale. It's fucking plummeting. Wow, he's really taken a liking to her. Yeah, he wouldn't stop crying when we tried to get him to calm down. Besides, how'd she even do that with her hands? Not even martial arts moves like that. Ryoshu was practically giving him no time for any other distractions, or even a moment to cry. She was taking care of that kid almost effortlessly. She was employing all kinds of tactics, including but not limited to ventriloquism, Guangzhou, a traditional Hongwan toy, fan tricks, sugared fruits, and eventually... Don't pull too hard. The child ended up piggybacking on Ryoshu, the fear he showed earlier, gone without a trace. Never imagined Ryoshu would be good at this. Neat. And with the exact same expression as her usual one, Ryoshu was gently caressing the child. Well, to be more exact, she was giving him a gentle pat. But I think I get it. Showering kids with tasty stuff and gifts isn't the best way to go about it. What's important is helping them understand just what kind of person I am. Yeah, the kid's really gone on edge for his age. I'd start to make some progress, and whenever he suspected that I was lying or something, he'd immediately go back to being on guard. That's also because he's a Dongwon kid. Kids don't survive in a place for long if they're not quick on the uptake. The Venerable Hierarch, may I ask you something? Well, asking's free, but I gotta tell you, it's gonna depend on what you're about to ask whether I can help you or not. Huh? Wrong move, Rookie Hierarch. Why say all that when TWTDT? You don't get the immaculacy of succulent abbreviations. Ryoshu grabbed the child's shoulders, brought him before Ji-chan, then in her usual curtness, spoke precisely 2 words to the confused child that seemed to do the trick. Speak, kid. My big sis said that when the family hierarch war is over, I can finally play with tons of friends. But their parents told them to stay inside because it's too dangerous outside. My cousin said you're the biggest and baddest of Hongwon, Venerable Hierarch. So I wanted to ask if you can make Dongwon safe. I want to play with my friends. Gotcha. I'll review your suggestion positively. She says that she'll totally make that happen. Sometime later, after Jiren guided the child out of the classroom, I found Ji-chan whispering something to herself. You've got a lot on your plate, huh? Dealing with restructuring days is just one of them. I was going to try to improve the safety of this place anyways, whether he asked me to or not. Safe enough for a kid like that to run around the market all on his own, a place where he doesn't have to be afraid to go outside. Ooh, wing employees of the month. Gregor and Mersalt. Hotboxed. Wing employee of the month. 20 morale. 20 morale and 40 morale. That's pretty good. Now I know enough about the urban and trench warfare to give an explanation of my own. Well, that pumped up morale. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what half of these are, but... Otis? I haven't done anything with Otis yet. Shall never surrender. 20 morale boost. With only a few words, I managed to convince the target to spill all the beans. No morale down. Living the dream. Laughing and playing with children brought back fond memories of my own childhood. Still brought morale down. All stats up. Worked with Sinclair to come up with creative solutions to all kind of trials we faced. Ji-chan's Crimson Spring second form. Passion. Oh, that's your skill 3, right? Third form, Decapitation. Attack me for every 3 negative effects. Amazing. Clash Wind, 2 Rupture. Bleed, 2 count. 7, 3 count. A fuck ton of bleed. Wait a minute. Did you always have 2 coins? No, you only had 1 coin before. Oh my god. Rodion. Well, Rodion and Gregor. Come on now. Rodion, Gregor, and Dom. You know something? Everyone communicates with their eyes even before they talk. So, you better pay attention to what their eyes are saying. Great. That's really great, but I don't know, it kind of feels like an oddly specific... It kind of feels like an oddly specific thing to be talking about. Especially when we're sitting around a gambling table. Sinclair? Given the time limit, and that just happens to be the fastest and clearest method of demonstrating your training abilities to control your emotions, I swear I had no ulterior motives. I was practically forced to do this. Oh, Wei, stop glaring at us like that and join the table. I'm only briefly visiting my lady to pick up some paperwork, as there is much work to be done. I'll be leaving in no time. Come on, guy. You know the game needs 4 players. I refuse your invitation. I must say, it's ridiculous of you to force my lady to partake in such a base activity, and what audacity to invite me as well. Oh, so you think you don't have a chance, huh? Wow, and here I thought you'd at least be better than me at this game. Fine, I get it. Don't play a game, you have a snowball's chance of hell and winning. It's a good philosophy. I subscribe to it. Do you seriously think your shallow, obvious attempts at goading me into playing will work? What? Sorry, Scrub says what? So Wei joined the table. Alright, lesson's pretty straightforward. You 3, work together to ensure that I don't win this game. In other words, make sure I'm not number 1 by the end of it. Well, that seems easy enough. But be warned, I have this special power to read into your minds without hearing a word out of your mouths. Let me give you a demonstration. Let's see. Sinclair, I can see the corner of your lips twitching while your eyes are suspiciously wandering over there. You're looking to form a peng, aren't you? Ooh. And Zichun, you. And you want this dong tile I've got. Now I know how to never ever discard this tile. But how'd you know? Honestly, it would have been tougher for us to not know. You can let yourself be anxious, sure, but don't ever let it peek through. The moment someone smells your weakness, they're gonna eat you right up. And Wei, you. Using the glint of your glasses to hide your eyes, huh? Whew. This isn't gonna be easy. Your greatest mistake tonight was allowing me a seat at this table. I already knew the ready hand you've got there. Oh, you do? Not bad. You're just as much as an open book, my guy. You just need that one Zhang tile, don't you? Sorry, not sorry. You're not getting that tile, because it's not there. Gang. This... Okay. I see. You called Gang Meld because you can claim the Zhang, which was the rearmost tile, didn't you? Does that, by any chance, imply you somehow know the location of every tile in this game? Nah, no way. I just have a sixth sense for bad vibes. Very well. Never once did I think I would step back into this dark world of shadows, but... Oh, very well. I'll be settling this who side to side, and... Ooh, I'm impressed. But they're way too intense. I can hardly get involved. Guys, this isn't supposed to be a class for us. Shh, my lady. The importance of this moment could not be overstated. I see. Swapping out your ready hand, don't you? What do you think? 3 who tiles in a row, huh? I see you got some innate luck, too. Very well. Very well, then. I'll have to wager it all on this wand suit. I won. Hoo. That's a Qing Yaji hand. Your downfall was written the moment you forced me to discard Zhuang. Oh, darn, I lost that. Well played. Did you see that, my lady? Hoo. I apologize for my vulgar display, my lady. I will bring some tea. Wei, victorious, stumbles out of the room with his shoulders slumped. Not so solitary gourmets. Plus 50% huge success in the next class, the comedy duo. 50% stats dollar gained from this class success rate -10. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to look at this. 50% to all stats from this class? 50%? By playing various games of Rhodia, I didn't just learn how to hide my expressions, I learned how to hide my gesture tails too. It didn't seem like much. The comedy duo, 20 morale. Well, I don't know if that was a huge success, but Hey, it was a lot. Time certainly flies. Ji-Chun gained 60 max HP. Let's go all out on... what is it called? G. Nothing with you three. Nothing with you three either. Well. Hey, looks like I got 3 successes, so that's pretty cool. My Adeptivate. Oh my god, that's amazing. Crimson Phoenix 3rd form? So Crimson Phoenix is this one, I believe. 4th form key. Okay, they have 4 negative effects coin power for every 3 rupture. So I inflict burn now. And fragile if I crit. I don't notice anything different there. Adept Evasion. Gain 3 poise. Not really that crazy. But you know. I need to get morale up. I could do Ryoshu into... Well, I'd want to do one of you two. Do I have a combo with one of you and you? Ooh, take ACTC. Sinclair, stat gain Yang. Only Sinclair? That's a bit odd. Laughing and playing children brought back fond memories. Class success rate 40%. So-so time. Oh! Huge success in next class. Based on skills, I managed to recreate the model of a machine from Faust's blueprint. 32. Up to master. Learned widening knowledge. I'm assuming that's from G. Before attack, the targeted enemy gains 1 blunt resist. I do all blunt except for that, so that's pretty fucking good. I really like this, I don't know. Just like upgrading the passives as I go. I don't know, it's cool. I heard from Big Bro that you sent your coins to Big Brother Key. Every hand, once in circulation, goes round and round until it eventually returns to the original owners. I also heard that some Wang family members helped while removing the foreign powers from here. Why? I only wanted to prevent this place from getting robbed blind. I live here, you know. This is where my wealth lies. Well, can I ask for your public support? Oh, I applaud your audacity in thinking someone who just gave you the moon should be asked for the stars as well. Everyone and their mother knows in the hands of true political power in Hongwan lies right now. With that in mind, I'd say that I do announce my public support for you. I'm not gonna have a voice to speak with by the time the powers that be are done with me. Look, if Big Sis Yan-Chun generally believes that I'm not fit to be the family hierarch, then I'll happily remove myself from power. But she's affiliated with Q Corp. Do you seriously believe she has Hongwan's best interests at heart with all those conspiracies she's been weaving under the surface? All those business deals and clearly skewed policies? I do not. But if you're going to present yourself as the alternative, then you have to be someone concrete enough to rely on. Let me just say that about half of the board director votes may as well be considered abstaining votes. They're keeping their silence because they're afraid of Ji Yunchun's retaliation. So your remaining task is to convert those silent votes in your favor. Oh, not shaken by that at all, huh? I thought you'd be lost in wandering look in your eyes. Guess I'll have to work on my poker face. No. Most people would have failed to pick that up. You've certainly changed since the evaluation. Your growth shows a lot of promise. Maybe that's why he handed his coins over to you. Well, I guess that's not the only thing he handed over to you, I suppose. Hongwan's tomorrow. Anyway, I should probably do as I'm told for now, My cousin will be your opponent today. I won't accept you as my hierarch just yet. Fight me and prove that you're at least better than I. Only then I'll accept you. I think this is a new person. I assumed we were just going to be fighting the hierarch battle. Okay, gotta read, because I like reading. Spirit Talesman. Well, these aren't negative coin. 10 Talesman. Okay, I don't really care about much of this. Passives? Angst. Cost power against Omen. 2 damage, 3 damage. Okay. When inflicting Omen on a target, if target already has Omen, consume up to 3, and inflict the same defense level down. Turn start, heal 5 SP. At 20, gain attack power. If this unit drops below 50, gain 2 damage up. Perfect. I know your structure now. Let's see this. I'll be honest, I don't know if that's a whole new animation. But if it is, it's fucking sick. Like the wings of the phoenix. Ooh, that gave me a shit ton of poise. Ah, unbreakable coins. What an evil idea. Adding those to the. Well, then again, I have like super resistance. The only thing I'm weak to is Pierce, and I don't think I've seen that yet. Okay, yeah, easy as. What? Do you have something to say to my face? Yeah, don't give my little brother your crap. Your little brother? You know who I'm talking about. Do you have any idea the mess you left behind when you yoinked that kid away? Oh, it's him. That buzzcut kid was her little brother. Her? Sorry. You can barely even hold on to your seat. You're about to lose Santa soon anyway. Sorry about that. You can barely even hold on to your seat, which you're about to lose soon anyway. And you have to goal to give him false hope. I know it's all just politics to you, but kids really believe you, you know? I heard from the kid you seemed relieved upon hearing what I said. Told me you were happy for once to hear that we had a good time. And after being barred from playing with his friends and how things are in Hongwan. Shut up. Besides, it's not all just hot air. What? I wasn't just making an empty promise when I said I'll change Hongwan to be a place where everyone can live without fear. And for that, I'm gonna protect my seat of power, no matter what it takes. You'll fail. Not with you on my side. We all know what Big Sister Yan Chun's Hongwan looks like. It will be exactly the same in essence, and it will be the same for the foreseeable future. Tell me, are you sure you're okay with handing over that same burden we've carried all our lives to your little siblings? No, of course not. Wang Yingshan left in a hurry, but that look in her eyes told me there was a conflict brewing in her. Oh man, I think I said this before, but I love, oh my god, fighting's all about morale. I love this game mode so much. I really hope the Mirror Dungeon, it would make zero sense, but I pray the Mirror Dungeon is something similar. Because oh my god, I fucking love this. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah. I'll see you all later. Have a good one all. Bye bye.